Today, from Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, lovely. It's freaking raining.
It's raining.
We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Bills Stadium just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading them out, the number 6 overall pick back in April from Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat down with him, I mean, he was the first one to say that was on me last week.
What?
Really poor performance. Way too many interceptions. Didn't find the end zone.
What, Joe?
Put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy. But somehow they won the game.
They won.
Yeah, what I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again this week, are we?
At the 34-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
You were open, too.
Looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
All right. What do you do?
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's complete.
Wow.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
And here for a sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Nice.
He's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. About 3 yards there to the 27.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That throw into the arms of
What a catch.
He's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it
Nice
anyway, because
catch.
that's your strength.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy who's the football.
Almost caught that. Damn.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, there'll be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
It's alright. Not the
They
red.
moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Devin Singletary with his first
Good
carry of the
job.
game. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Singletary. That's good.
What I enjoy most about watching Devin Singletary is working in a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year. Is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL? Continue to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now they'll throw with Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And the Bills will move the chains. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
One of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And this will be incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made. No grounding. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On the return is King. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
And they to get
Wow.
him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler
Yep.
is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position.
Why would it be the
He
Bills?
spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions,
Thank you.
993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball.
Oh, wow.
And that is incomplete.
He was open.
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quickly, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
No, I was trying to get them at the 1-yard line, but that didn't really go for it in the plan.
We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go
Good
anywhere
job.
in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff it behind
That's
the
gonna
line.
suck if it comes down to 2 of my teams and they go to the freaking Super Bowl. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, the autoplay one.
Yep.
A loss results there.
That depends if I get to it. They're gonna make it through
Extra
the
cornerback
first.
now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, it's out. Going deep for Diggs.
And he's out of bounds.
Incomplete.
Good job.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when we watch him flash his arm.
You with the fucking
Easy
spray
motion,
bottle.
easy action, and that ball flies downfield.
I should have took a shower when I had a dream.
And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right
Here we
at
go.
the 50, 1st and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space.
Can't get a running game going. Damn.
Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, come on.
Oh, fuck off.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the
Can't
receiver
count that as
down.
an
That allowed for
interception.
excellent coverage.
Almost a
Able to
block.
knock that one away.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Singletary to get the drive started.
Good
And
job.
He's down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's
This
2nd
is
and
a
8.
defense game. Like,
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary.
good job.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Beasley, first down Buffalo. Here's Singletary. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is good for the coordinator.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Again, I can't get this offense going.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's King. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Oh, he's injured. That sucks.
Now will come the offense as they take over. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll hand off here to Eckler. And
nice.
Before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Nice.
Nice. Its way to Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And they end the result there. Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Try to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Right? Oh, the wind factor. Damn. Damn. Oh, I hate the wind factor. Sucks. Alright, well, that's alright.
So with the missed
Can't
PAT
kick him
in his
off.
rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken
Why
down
would you...
right at the 20.
Okay, Buffalo, what was the point of that?
The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down
Why
here
didn't
on
they
the
just take the
scoreboard, and he's
knee?
been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening
That
for
was
his team.
pure
They don't
stupid.
need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Ow.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the
Oh, that one almost.
throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. You look at the numbers on the year, up over 1,100 yards now, and the last drive had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front. Offensive line, tight ends, they're going to get a nice little bonus from their big-time runner.
When did that become a thing, by the way, that the quarterback or running back gets gifts for the offensive line?
I don't know. I can't go back and pinpoint it, but it's a great tradition, and it rewards those guys because they don't really get the
Nice
attention that they
catch.
deserve. We rarely call their names. It's a nice way for them to
3rd
end their season.
and 1.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll be a pickup.
QB sneak, baby.
The Chargers are going to get themselves
They're booing.
Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Toss running left, Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
He dropped it. They were looking for him. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd
Alright.
down.
We're not going to take that again.
That's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in
We're going to do
like this,
screens.
sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Well, they're going option play on third down.
And there's a flag. Where's the flag? Where?
Falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Ah, friggin' course.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
So gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
And there was nobody there.
Complete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Oh my goodness gracious. Are you kidding me?
There he goes, right side.
Wow.
He returns the punt, 61 yards.
Wow.
The Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
That's a head scratcher. Okay. Somebody had some miscommunication.
10 yards. That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Bills nothing. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Good. Running out again. Oh, freaking course.
Solid return, pretty good field
32-yard line, of course.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball,
ooh, almost intercepted. Oh,
a lot of times
damn.
the runner goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Good job.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also be a 4th down.
Damn. Bills are getting shut down.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And it's taken in at the 9. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
No.
And incomplete.
That's
he
not.
tried to leave it underneath.
No.
Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Maybe. Nobody's open, don't throw it.
the play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert. He'll get that
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that
Yo,
can run
Reed
like
is
the
a
wind, you
beast.
often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you
That's
have to kind of catch your breath
insane.
afterwards. So just give me a second here,
Wow.
because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there. And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
Wow. Wow. Ugh. No.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it across midfield and
He
into
posted it.
Buffalo territory.
That's funny.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh,
They've definitely established a
There you
rhythm
go.
on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that.
Oh, wow.
And the throw there going to be
It's all right.
incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served
Cool.
to take that type
Cool.
of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They do.
Team now is this one sent away. Oh, and what a play
Nice.
special teams here. This is going to be
Nice.
down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
He's so lucky he didn't fumble that.
And able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's
And
coming.
again, they just can't get nothing going. Oh my goodness. Oh, this defense is just woken up finally.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It wouldn't surprise me if they actually go for it. Yeah, that's what I would have done too.
He's on
Punt
here
the
to
ball.
punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking on the midfield logo. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert.
No, they intercepted it.
It's
Shit.
intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And he will return this one to
Waited.
the 30-yard line.
Should have
They've
freaking
got a pretty
waited.
comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time.
Have
for
them
the
all
rookie.
perfect
I think the key
games.
word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line.
There's
as
a
he moves
2-minute
on in his
warning.
career.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
There's a flag. Where? Offense! We're going to accept that.
But all for naught on the penalty.
That was not smart on them.
The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And down he goes. Good job, Bosa. Man, this guy's a beast.
So far in this game, they are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
I would imagine if you fumble the ball, like, yeah.
So
Alright,
after
cool.
the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. They will run with Singletary. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series.
Right.
We always talk about adjustments, and usually only
No.
at halftime. But the best teams adjust
They
series
did.
to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. On the return, it's King. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert.
That's fine.
And he's going to go down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Here's Ty Long now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley.
And that's picked.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our
So we both have one takeaway.
halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. Derek Carr has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater with 3 touchdown passes.
Not intended.
Finally, let's get to Indianapolis. Check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium.
It's as
And they trail in
alive
that
as
ball
ever
game to
been.
the visiting Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill has
Quite the
thrown a
swerve,
touchdown
then.
there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the
Yeah,
second
go catch
half.
that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. The pass to Brown as he holds it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They go right back to Singletary.
Good job.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They'll run here with Singletary. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I don't want that way, guys.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. First down, Singletary. And they're going to stop right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now a run with Singletary. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On third down, Allen. And that's caught.
Oh, wow.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Come on, defense.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They
Good
like
job.
A team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan. And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bills get a bit closer.
Oh, no.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
Yeah,
sometimes
I gotta go for 2.
You try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Allen from the gun, he'll throw.
And down he goes. That was a waste to go for that.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Wow. What are the Bills doing? Being dumb as usual. Like, common sense, man.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Joe Reed returning. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Chargers to take over. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Yeah, right.
Make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yards.
Nice.
And he gets this to the other side of the field across the 55 before going out.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory.
No.
Are you freaking kidding me?
With the game? I hope it's not an internet issue. I hope it's a Madden issue.
Oh my god. Wow. That is bull. That is bull. Way to go, Madden. Good job, Madden.
So wait, you gotta start all over?
No. That's bull. And now it's snowing. Really? Really? Wow, game. Wow. Just wow.
That was garbage. That was fucking garbage.
Yep. Right? Love that. Just love that.
Was Madden.
Crazy, crazy game, but very good. Solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did.
That was a route run.
So Madden wanted to help Buffalo. That's what that is. They want to help Buffalo. Okay. I see you, Madden. Okay. Instead of rain, they want snow. Okay. Just to help Buffalo. Okay.
Manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So the ball down to the 16
stupid.
Here for 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains.
Right.
One for 14 yards and another first.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, got him halfway there. You don't see the sneak all that often from the 2-yard line because you definitely don't want to see your quarterback get clobbered. But you wonder if we might see the same play.
Oh no! Oh no! That's not. And it was a fumble. Good job.
His guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3
Right,
minutes.
exactly.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Saying the snow helped them. Of course.
To the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
operating from the gun. Allen. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll bring
Come
him
on,
down right around
defense.
the 13. 7 yards there and a first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Come on, defense.
Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken.
See, this is what happens when Madden helps the other team. Exactly what happens. Love it. Thanks, Madden. I really appreciate that. Oh, good. And we got an injured player. Go figure.
We've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Way to go. Madden knows how to injure players.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen.
Come on, guys.
Field down to the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry. So it's
and we got the substitute.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking sideline, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete. It's not going to end in points, but you consider where this drive started. You probably label it a success.
I do, and I know that without points, it's hard to say that a drive truly was a success. But think of it this way: changing field position, maybe giving your defense a little bit of a break.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though,
nice catch.
Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Herbert will give this one to
Come on. Can't even going now.
Behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's looking for Allen now on the deep ball. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert.
Nice catch.
He pulls it in. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here is Eckler. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun.
Whoa, he batted that away. Wow.
This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Wow.
Open man is Reed. He's got it. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because
this crowd is just eating up.
But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yo, Reed, dude, oh my god. I can't.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
It's fine.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Once more, here's Eckler.
Thank you.
He's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong run. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run here with Eckler, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Oh,
No! Oh my god, why did I not slide? I played square game.
That one looked like it was over. I mean, they had
How?
control, had the football.
His knees were down.
Make a play in order to keep them in the game.
Wait, hold on. Oh, can I say that replay? If I used my timeout. Oh. Yeah, I know. Hold on.
No. One knee. Not both.
It doesn't matter, but I mean, no, his knees weren't down.
Now that door ajar,
Can't run with
2-score
him.
game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Here's Allen following a fumble recovery. Over the middle.
Come on, defense.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I don't know why it didn't slide.
Yards that time. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
This possession
It
means
just
so
went
much
out of
for them.
bounds.
They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
And they got the freaking touchdown. Thanks, game. Way to jinx me for that.
Touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills draw a bit closer. For as big and strong as some of these guys are,
Ever since Madden fucked me, that's what it is.
It's sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shipped
Yep, because Madden fucked me. That's what that did.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
26-yard line.
The Buffalo defense, they get ready as they trot back on the field. And big play last time they were out there. Looked like they might give up points. Instead, they got the fumble recovery, and it led to a touchdown.
And on their side of the field, perfect time to get that done. But you're skeptical about it happening because it appeared that a pretty good drive was occurring. They were able to stop it and take the ball and put it in the other direction.
Turnover, the defense's best friend. A takeaway, the defense's best friend. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. He's going to air.
Come on.
And he knocks the ball.
Oh, I hate this.
Incomplete. An important play right here 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert.
Hold it. Hold the ball when you have it. Oh my God, game.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
There's freaking holding. Like, come on now.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bills will take over the
wow.
with a 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Carolina easily intercepted that.
Cole Beasley, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Harris on the coverage.
Throwing again. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Allen. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Good job.
Close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Oh, it is! What? What? Wow! Thank you. Madden actually helped me this time. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
And Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it. We've seen him hit from deeper than this in warm-ups. But here, he's a foot or so from clearing that bar.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 9 yards.
3rd
and
and
leaves him
inches.
just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler.
Damn.
The 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And
wow, he was all over me.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler.
And the flag, roughing the passer.
But the flags fly.
Holding.
This one could be coming back.
Offense of friggin' course. Come on, guys, really?
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're
crap.
blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected.
What? What?
As he pulls it in. A gain of 28 yards there.
Oh my goodness. Hunter Henry. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know how he caught that. That was pure luck.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the
Wow.
20. Now Eckler. And maybe
Oh,
a measure
friggin'
of
course.
revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now this is the third-year man from Northwestern, Justin Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Kind of scared to do this.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on it. Fighting for the
Fumble what? Come on. I think he was down. I honestly think he was down.
Right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because
I honestly think he was down. He was down. The ball didn't even come out. Why?
We can make a play. We give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
Come on, do a booth review. Thank you.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before
He was down. He was down.
Make sure that the ball was possessed as they were.
It's on booth review. He was down. Knee down. Clear as day. Right there. Clear as day. Knee down. When I would have questioned it out. Knee was down. Get the hell out of here, fumble. My butt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And
that's fine.
Lose yardage here.
That's cool.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it.
I'm not going to go for it. You're nuts.
Your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
There's no way in hell that I really... I mean, I could block.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go.
This is nuts to do this.
They'll run for it with Eckler.
Anything.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with his 13th touchdown. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league...
Yeah, right? It did. That gamble did pay off, exactly.
Their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just...
That fumble thing did not happen.
Field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals.
Remember, there's still time on the clock, though, so I'm just going to remember that.
It, Isaiah McKenzie.
There you go.
Coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Remember, they still have 3 timeouts. The clock is helping them, so.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly. They're going to need some big time
Good job.
plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
That's fine. They got the first. No big deal.
Under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him
Good job.
First down. Keep the sticks moving.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And His throw here's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
From the gun, it's Allen.
And nobody was there, and they're going to go for it.
A little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Singletary, they'll run for it.
That's fine, they got it.
Before he's brought down at the 42. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Allen now on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And
Yeah, the Bills are moving now.
Because against man,
that's what's scary about it right now.
Tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard
Freaking, really? Roughing the passer, guys? Come on now. It's not what we freaking need.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Oh, come on, guys.
Discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
To throw is Allen. Just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there,
It's alright. It's alright. They're going to do an onside kick. We got this.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1-to-5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Herbert.
Damn it.
Throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. Yards that time on the punt, and control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Oh.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
What? Are you freaking serious?
And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to
Are you
finish a
freaking
game.
kidding me?
They do win it on the final play. So it's a victory here
What
for the
the
Buffalo
fuck?
Bills. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the
Oh,
job
you
done.
jerk.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down
That is
going into the fourth
bullshit.
quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Buffalo, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's starting to look like it won't be there